In this series I covered the maximum core population of every single country that exists in Hearts of Iron 4, and today's letter is letter D. As I've promised, I'm gonna give you that. I was legally advised not to finish the joke. But we don't have that many countries today, which means I can yap about useless things a little bit more. Talking about useless, our first country today is Dahomey, known as Benin by normal people, and as another chicken-like country besides Tenutuva, by me and fellow Hoi4 autists. Dahomey starts by coring the state of Dahomey in West Africa, and it cannot core anything else, which means that its maximum core population is 1.35 million people. Fun fact about Dahomey, or well Benin, they have some really funny advisors. For example, they got Pauline Mama, and they also got Ancient Vanchakon. The next country is the Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka. Fun fact, this is the only country that by default has democratic at the beginning of its name. By the name you would expect this country to be communist by default, but it's actually not, it's actually democratic. Anyway, Democratic Socialist Republic of Sri Lanka starts by coring the state of Ceylon, with a core population of exactly 5.5 million people. Now that's not an insanely big core population, but it's not that bad either. Also, if I remember correctly, this victory point is misplaced, it should be here or here. So yeah, their maximum core population is 5.5 million people. And now for the only reason why this video won't be completely relevant. Denmark. How to get maximum cores as Denmark. They can actually do 4 different formable nations. They can restore the Kalmar Union, which gives them cores on all of mainland Norway and Sweden. Nordic Unity, which gives them cores on all of Norway, Sweden, Finland, as well as Iceland. They can do North Sea Empire, which gives them cores on Norway, this state in Sweden, as well as this state, and all of England. Or they can do Dominium Maris Baltici, which gives them cores on Sweden, Finland, and Baltic states. However, Paradox decided to be, Paradox, and kill the fun by restricting you to do only one of these decisions. Now, to get the maximum possible cores, you obviously don't want to go for the Kalmar Union, because it's literally Nordic Unity but worse. And you don't want to go for Nordic Unity either, because you can do it without actually doing it. Basically, if your puppet Iceland manages to restore the Nordic Unity, then you go for the Unify the Right path. If you annex Iceland, either through autonomy system, or if you conquer them, or if you do reintegrate Iceland focus. Either way, you'll be able to develop Iceland focus. This will modify the Iceland state a little bit, but most importantly, you're gonna core Iceland. And not just Iceland, but like all of the Iceland's cores, which means you'll be coring all of these states. So we still can do either North Sea Empire or Dominius Mari Baltici. And gameplay wise, going for the Baltics isn't even that bad, because they get lots of factories because of their very balanced focus tree, but they really don't have that many people, maybe like 4 million in total. So the answer is obviously to restore the North Sea Empire. If you do that as Denmark, you're gonna get cores on all of these states as well. But that's not all. Let's not forget that there is that hidden Greater Denmark event. It even has a 666 inside of its ID. Anyway, Greater Denmark Crisis event can give you cores on all of these states in Germany. It also changes your cosmetic tag to store, and this is the maximum core population you can have as Denmark, standing at 60.23 million people. However, this is not the maximum core population that Denmark can have. Since you restored the North Sea Empire, the Baltic decision has disappeared. However, let's say that you conquered the countries in the Baltics anyway, and if after that you ended up in some sort of civil war, if the AI Denmark manages to win, then they'll be able to establish Dominium Maris Baltici, and then they will core all of these states with a maximum core population of 66.03 million people. I love it how they restricted Denmark from being able to form multiple formables just by conquering countries and being a good player, but if you just play as Brazil, you can get cores on all of South and Central America with a 35-day focus. Enough blabber. Our next country is Djibouti. Djibouti starts by coring the state of French Somaliland with a core population of about 85,000 people. The state is also cored by Sultanate of Hausa and also by Somalia. And here's the most infuriating thing ever. You cannot get any extra cores as Djibouti. Somalia can unify the Horn of Africa, and so can Eritrea. But Djibouti was straight out just forgotten, so please Paradox, just give them this decision as well. It's unfair. So yeah, the maximum core population as Djibouti is 85,000 people. Our next country is Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic starts with a core population of 1 plus 1/4 people, and they only core the state of Dominican Republic. Despite having roughly the half of population of Haiti, Dominican Republic has 4 factories while Haiti has only 3. Dominican Republic actually can increase its core population through Unite Hispaniola decision. This gives them core on Haiti and basically triples their core population. That sounds impressive until you realize that they have only 1 million people. Anyway, their maximum core population is 3.64 million people, which is just a little bit more than the core population of Cuba. Our next country is Dominion of Canada. To get the maximum possible cores as Canada, you have to start with America's decolonized preset. This will make Canada own its core states of Labrador and Newfoundland, And on top of that, they'll own and core the states of Saint Pierre and Miquelon, as well as Bermuda, giving them about another 40,000 core population. In the meantime, USA will have to conquer Puerto Rico, then grant statehood to it, and also grant statehood to Alaska. In the meantime, UK will have to go fascist. They have to finish Unite the Anglosphere focus, after which they'll have to conquer USA. In the meantime, they'd also have to puppet Canada. And after all this, they'll be able to create Pan-North American state. This will slightly change the color of Canada, and they will core all of the USA's cores. Since the USA granted statehood to Alaska, Canada gets to core Attu Island, and since they granted statehood to Puerto Rico, they also got to core Puerto Rico. They get to core Hawaii and the state of Alaska anyway. So the maximum core population of Canada is 135.44 million people. Our next country is Don Republic. This country doesn't have any cores at the start of the game. In order for this country to get any cores, Poland would have to go for the monarchist path. They'll have to pick the Cossack king, which will make them fascist and make Pavel Bermont-Avalov as their leader. After this, they have to work their way down the focus tree and finish complete the Bermontian mission focus. This will unlock two decisions, restores the Don Republic and restore the Cuban Republic. One interesting thing about these decisions, if your leader is not Bermont, then you can't do them, no matter what. So if he somehow dies or something happens to him, you won't be able to do these decisions. To restore the Don Republic, you have to control the states of Rostov, Volgodonsk, Milerovo, Stalingrad, and Mikhailovka. You will also need 100 political power, and then you have the option to either choose them to be your puppet or to be independent. Whichever one you go for, they're gonna start with 15 cavalry divisions. And they also core the states of Kalimkia and Astrakhan. Don Host or Don Republic cannot get any extra cores, and this is their maximum core population of 5.24 million people. Our next country is Duchy of Schleswig-Holstein. This is another country which doesn't have any cores at the start of the game. In order for them to get their cores, France would have to go for the monarchist path. More precisely, they'll have to proclaim the Third Empire. If they annex Germany, they'll be able to do Disunite Germany focus. This focus will create Prussia, a bunch of other German countries, and if they have Czechoslovakia and Austria, they'll be able to puppet them as well. At the end of the day, Schleswig-Holstein cores the states of Schleswig and Holstein, and no, they can't get North Schleswig no matter what they do. But we should be happy because a couple of patches ago they didn't even get Schleswig. Anyway, the maximum core population of Duchy of Schleswig-Holstein is 3.25 million people. And we come to the last country of our today's list, and that's the Dutch East Indies. Dutch East Indies start with a decent core population of 60.83 million people, spread around in only 8 states. To get their maximum possible cores, they have to click on Reform Metalocracy decision, which will also give them cores on the states of Singapore and North Borneo, increasing their core population to 64.62 million people. Is it only me, guys, or do you also think that this formable should also core Portuguese Timor? But our opinion doesn't matter. And that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share and subscribe. And see you in the next one, where I'm gonna cover the letter E. And bye!